Yo, what's good, fam? Your boy's
Get it,
back,
y'all.
and today we got the most genius, most
Right.
addicting, most how did they even pull this off breakdown in hip-hop history.
I see dead people.
I'm scared, bro.
I'm scared.
That's Drake's house.
Oh shit. Monster on the beat, ho. Any rap nigga, he a freak.
Not DJ Mustard.
DJ Mustard is in this too.
He's in this
You
too.
in this too?
He's in this too.
This flow, this beat is fucking crazy.
Niggas about to kill someone on a mustard beat.
We talking about the beat that didn't just make a diss track, it made a
Crazy.
dance floor anthem while Drake was getting cooked in real time. DJ Mustard didn't just make a beat for Kendrick's Not Like Us, he created a weapon that made the whole world dance while Drake got destroyed. This is how you turn a diss track into a party, and today I'm about to show you how a producer tag became the cheat code that broke the internet. And I'm telling you right now, this is the most disrespectful, most hilarious, most absolutely savage production choice in the history of
sorry
hip-hop
it is.
beef. Because Mustard didn't just help Kendrick win the battle, he made Drake's funeral into a celebration. He made Drake's career death into a block party. He made Drake's cultural assassination into a dance challenge. If you're ready for the most high energy, evidence-packed, and straight up hilarious deep dive you ever heard, smash that like, hit subscribe, and let's get into it.
So make sure y'all smash that like, hit that subscribe button. We're gonna talk about the Mustard on the beat whole tag. You know, he came up with YG. He been doing this for a little minute now, but when he linked up with Kendrick, it was a rapski scapski. All right, you know, I don't like to hold y'all too long. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Also, I'm gonna give y'all my breakdown at the end, so stay tuned. Let's get it.
We're about to break down how DJ Mustard turned Drake's destruction into the catchiest song of 2024. Let's set the
Okay.
scene because the context is everything. The beef is at a boiling point. Drake's out here thinking he's untouchable, thinking he's the king, thinking nobody can touch him. Kendrick's been quiet, calculating, planning his attack. And then, boom, Not Like Us drops on May 4th, 2024. But before
Right.
Kendrick even spits a bar, before you even hear a word, you hear it. Mustard on the beat, ho. Now, that's not just a tag, that's a warning. That's like hearing the Jaws theme before the shark shows up. That's like hearing the Mortal Kombat finish him before the fatality. You know something's about to go down. But here's where it gets hilarious. The second that tag hits, everybody's head starts nodding. Even Drake fans. Even people who were defending Drake 5 seconds ago. The beat is so infectious, so funky, so West Coast, you can't help but move. It's like Mustard laced the track with dance floor crack. It's like he put a spell on the beat that makes your body move against your will. Drake fans were out here trying to hate, but their feet were betraying them. Their hips were moving, their heads were bobbing. Imagine
Facts.
being a Drake stan, trying to defend your man, but you're dancing while you type your angry comments. That's comedy. That's like trying to look tough while doing the Macarena. It doesn't work. And the wildest part? This is a diss track. This is supposed to be aggressive. This is supposed to be angry. But Mustard said, nah, let's make it funky. Let's make it a party. Let's make Drake's funeral the most lit event of the year. That's disrespectful on a level we've never seen before. That's like showing up to someone's funeral and turning it into a rave. That's like playing Celebration by Kool and the Gang at a memorial service. The
That's
audacity
crazy.
is incredible. Now let's break down why this beat is a cheat code, because the genius is in the details. First off, Mustard's signature sound is that ratchet funk fusion. You got the bouncy drums that make you want a two-step. You got the snappy snares that hit like Kendrick's punchlines. You got the rolling hi-hats that keep the energy up. And that bass line hits you in the chest like a Kendrick bar to Drake's soul. The BPM is perfect. It's sitting at around 98 BPM, which is just fast enough to make you want to get up and move, but just slow enough to let Kendrick breathe and drop those surgical bars. This
Right.
ain't just a beat, it's a groove, it's a vibe, it's a whole West Coast block party in a bottle. And here's the comedy. Drake is from Toronto. He's supposed to represent the 6. But Mustard hit him with that West Coast sound so hard that Drake probably forgot what city he's from. The beat is so California that Drake probably started craving In-N-Out Burger while
Right.
getting destroyed.
He gonna
Mustard
try to
really
steal the
said,
beat.
let me show this Canadian boy what real West Coast music sounds like, and then proceeded to make the funkiest, most infectious beat that had the whole world doing the West Coast boogie while Drake's career was ending. That's like getting jumped by the entire West Coast while they're dancing. That's like getting roasted at a party where everyone's having the time of their lives. The disrespect is layered. And the genius? Mustard made a diss track you can dance to. Let me repeat that because it's important. He made a diss track you can dance to. That's psychological warfare at the highest level. Think about every classic diss track in history. Aggressive, angry, you're not dancing to that. Ether by Nas, brutal, vicious, you're not two-stepping to that. No Vaseline by Ice Cube, savage, ruthless, you're not doing the electric slide to that. But Not Like Us? You can play that at a wedding.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
It made you want crip walk. I ain't a crip, but it made me want crip walk.
So the Timberwolves, who have led by as many as 32.
Okay,
I'm outside.
if you're just joining us,
Nobody's just joining.
and that's funny to say that during the pod.
Like they went to 2 hours and 22 seconds, yo.
If you are just
getting
now
here,
joining
the
us,
commercial break.
Ish has been putting up a valiant fight for the Drake Vengers. He's articulated himself well.
He did.
And he has contributed to what I believe to be a fuck of a podcast thus far. But if you're just joining us, this is the part where it gets tricky for him. This is the part where drink the tea. Yes, a lot of tea. That tea cool enough.
That cup empty.
Oh, man.
I just
This is the part of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, let me give you an example. Because Ish is my man.
Let me get an example.
You ever try to wake somebody up that was oversleep, that was just like a heavy sleeper? These demons that are asleep, if there was one thing that should have woke the demon up, it was mustard. This is why when all you bitch ass niggas out there were taking Drake over the field, novice take, but I get it. It was difficult to agree with that because the field is really, really talented. The field is talented at whatever their talent is. When Captain America show up, he gonna do a trick with the shield. He may not be able to shoot a ball the greatest, but that shield goes. Thor, the hammer, mustard, with this beat. If you've never been to Los Angeles, if you've never been back to cultural currency, if you've never been to parts just came from Nashville,
Heard this out there too now.
there is culture regionally.
Yes, definitely.
New Orleans, the Carolinas, Atlanta,
Yes.
LA.
Right.
I was in whatever club that was many years ago. I had to learn about some of these sounds, the Bay.
Oh, yeah.
Where you have to learn about sounds. You go to DC to go-go,
Detroit.
Jersey to club. You just got to learn
Houston.
about the sounds.
The sounds, yeah.
I was in LA. I was in a section, broke, trying to work a record. Didn't know nobody in there, just me, Web and Nitty. And that motherfucking tied that. Two bad in a love, and they both know about each other. And everybody in the club, that shit said, mustard on the beat hard. And that whole club started going crazy. And I started asking around, hey, yo, I'm looking for beats. Who in the fuck is making this beat and who's this nigga singing? And the whole club said, that's Mustard. Legend. Up every time it go. If you see him, it's lit. So just the mere fact that it's Mustard.
I ain't know where he was going until I heard mustard. Oh, God.
You better thank your fucking heavens up above that it is not HBCU season.
Oh, yeah.
You better thank God
1%.
that them bears.
No, it's still.
You can play that at a barbecue. You can play that at your grandma's birthday party, and everybody's gonna be dancing while Kendrick destroys Drake's entire existence. That's genius.
Crazy, man.
That's revolutionary. That's changing the game. While Kendrick is ending Drake's career, the beat is making everybody celebrate it. You got DJs spinning this in clubs. You got TikTok blowing up with dance challenges. You got athletes celebrating touchdowns to Drake's destruction. You got international audiences getting in on the action. This is the first time in history, a diss track became a global dance phenomenon. That's not just a win, that's a flex. That's like winning a fight and then making your opponent's defeat into a holiday. In the comedy, bruh, imagine being Drake. You're sitting in your mansion in Toronto, probably crying into your champagne, and you turn on the TV and see NBA players celebrating to Not Like Us. You check Instagram and see dance challenges. You go on TikTok and see millions of videos of people dancing to your destruction. That's torture. That's psychological warfare.
Crazy.
That's like getting roasted and then having to watch the roast go viral. Drake can't escape this beat. It's everywhere. It's at the club. It's at the gym. It's at the grocery store. It's probably playing in his own house. Drake probably has PTSD from that mustard on the beat ho tag now. He probably hears it in his sleep. He probably wakes up in cold sweats hearing those drums. The beat is haunting him. Let's
He ain't lying. Listen, y'all, life comes at you fast. It's your boy Jet Ski G. Shout out my man Mike Drop TV. We back with another banger. And listen, let me tell you about this mustard on the beat. Mustard actually came up with YG. I don't know if y'all remember, when YG first came up. It was YG 400. You know what I'm saying? Then he changed a little bit more. He got with Jeezy. He wanted to be a little bit more gangster. But YG originally came up and it was all about partying and having fun. And Mustard used to give him these beats that was slapping, my boy. Now, I'm gonna give y'all a little story. I was in my teens, but I went to school out in Arizona. And when I was out Arizona, I would hear YG. Like, YG was lit. Like, if you're from the East Coast, YG was just as lit like your Meek Mill. If you're from Atlanta, he was lit like Lil Baby, like when they was coming up though. And he used to have these beats. And all the beats was just fun, slapping. You really didn't even notice that YG couldn't even rap that good. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was just so fun. Like, and then YG, he kind of changed into something different when he wanted to be a little bit more gangster, a little bit more about his neighborhood. But to stay on topic, it was about Mustard on the beat. Mustard came up with YG. He gave him these beats, and he even had YG sounding like he could rap. You get what I'm saying? And we know YG can't rap. So, with that being said, Mustard has been a legend ever since, and then he went on to do a lot of great things with Ty Dolla $ign. He's giving beats to everybody in the game. So, what made it so crazy with Mustard and Kendrick linking up, because it was said that him and Kendrick never linked up, but when they did link up, it was going to be over for the game. But when they did link up, it was actually on Drake's funeral. They finally linked up, and it's Drake's funeral at the same time. He gave him that beat, and Kendrick I'm sure Kendrick heard Mustard's work with YG this whole time and was like, yo, whenever we work, it's going to be legendary. And they finally worked with each other. They both on the West Coast. It both been brewing. And that beat to this day, and probably for forever, because No Vaseline was huge. Takeover was huge. Ether, we like, if somebody get destroyed in a rap battle, we still call it getting ether. But this one's a little bit different because it's like ether mixed with, shall I say, back to back, because it makes you dance, but it makes you dance more than back to back. And we're going to be talking about this beat maybe for the next 30 years, 40 years until we get something better. And that's crazy. I don't even think we're going to get something better. People want to take the formula though. Like, make fun of you. Like, don't be too serious towards your opponent. Make fun of them. Get a slapping beat. Make them dance. And you can get them up out of there that way. All right. So let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know what y'all think about Mustard on the beat finally working with Kendrick Lamar. Because it was said that they was supposed to been had work, but they never did. But then they finally did. and they made history together. All right, so it's your boy Jesky G. If anybody really love y'all, you know I love y'all. Also, I'm gonna drop another banger. Somebody been hating on our boy Kendrick Lamar, and his name go by The Game. Now, The Game actually came out, and actually he's now dissing Kendrick Lamar. I'm gonna drop that video right here. Make sure y'all click this link right here. I'm gonna catch y'all in this video right here. Out, y'all.